Hello peoples, Solid here. Just wanted to show you this crazy install that we're doing on the 2012 CBR1000rr Extreme 5 million Fireblade Extreme Mega, just CBR1000, with these super cool LED bulbs. Now LEDs look great and they consume less power, and I'm sure the people that are already looking into this video should have been doing already extensive research on these LEDs. These are available at YND Performance. You can always order them on our site at ynd-performance.myshopify.com. They work great in projectors. Some headlights like this, the old school reflector type headlight, do work. My only problem with this setup here is the fact that it's really scattered. It puts out a lot of light, but it's really scattered. That is the only issue with this bike. Now, if this bike were to have, you know, the hold on, living near a flight path here. Now, if this bike had projectors, it'd be a lot better. Now, of course, beknownst to the owner, he doesn't really do research. He just says, here, just do it. So yeah, he really wanted these lights in here, and we're gonna put them in. The issue is I've already installed the high beam, as you can see, and we're not too sure how these are gonna turn out, because we're gonna take off the cap here. See the cap, it's just a plastic cap, right? No holes in it, nothing. And LEDs, see, they have well, you can't really see in there, but if you kind of look at the back there, they got a fan because they need to cool themselves down. They radiate a lot of heat out of the heat sink. That's why they have a fan. LED itself runs pretty cool. You can actually touch it and stuff and it won't burn you, which is kind of cool. But like I said, the only issue is it's just that, well, the fan, it's closed. It's a closed system. It's not supposed to leak. I'm sure it has like some like moisture holes. Well, I don't even know what they call them, but I'm sure you've seen them in headlights where they have like this little, just like a tiny little rubber fitting that's designed to just like wick out moisture, just so that it doesn't get fog up and stuff. I know like my Ducrappy has things like that in the headlight. That's issue number one. That's the big one that you can see obviously right when you start working on the bike. Number two, and this one's the big one, is once you get this stuff off, see, everything's really easy to take off, which is cool. The other issue is the way Honda, oh crap, I'm gonna have to take that off. So we'll take that off in a second here, that way you can see it. This is the other issue. Honda decided to put this crazy, sorry, fingernails are dirty, I'm working. They put this crazy like angle thing. I guess this little guy here, I guess it's just, they made it easier for you to be able to, I guess, you know, take it off. But it makes it like really hard to put the LED in. And this is the reason why. Like you saw earlier in the picture, if you're looking here, oh, she's just chasing her tail. Jesus. Okay, so when you're looking here, I'm like doing all this with one hand. Let somebody borrow my GoPro. Okay, come on, we can do this. We can do this. Yeah. So this little guy comes off, right? Oh. It's like really on there. Let's see, like that. This to make it easier to mount. You're supposed to mount this in there first. So like that, you know. That way you can actually just pop in the LED. Boop, boop. You push in and you just twist, and that's it. But here's the issue. This thing's got a gnarly heat sink in the front, right? And see, when it's in there, so when you're looking at it, like, see it like this, it fits in like this, and it's supposed to hold on this way, right? That way, like this. The problem is, see, this guy hits right here. That's the problem. You would think it like wouldn't be in the way, but it badly is in the way. Like, badly. I know this one's actually made a little different because I guess they just said, "Ah, I'll just flap them around." So we're gonna try it out and see if maybe, because this side is upside down, maybe this side's actually a little different and it might work. See that the screws on the bottom of this one, the screws at the top of the other one. So we're gonna try it out and see. Well, I guess see what we can do. Hopefully this works out. Yeah, we tried it. It's the same issue. So, like the other side, unfortunately, it's really ugly. I had to cut this part up, really just this piece, and then just kind of bend a couple of the pieces together. I guess if you ever want to go back to stock, you can. It'll still work because I didn't take off this little angle part that actually puts pressure on the back of this. So you can go back to stock whenever you want. Now, the LED, we have to just cut that little piece out just because it is bottoming me out. We're going to try to do it a different way and see what we can do. I already tried bending this out of the way. It's still too in the way, so I'm going to try to put a couple more bends in it and see if we can make it work. Alright, so there we have it. No more gnarly bend. As you can see, it's that black piece right there is pretty flat. There's nothing in the way. The silver part is this side, obviously this is, you know, I did a little better on this one. I didn't have to cut it as much. I just kind of bent the crap out of it and it worked out. But now, see, you just grab this thing and then you just find where it slips into. There you go. Twist. Done. It's in there. Turn them on and they're good to go. Oh, and I forgot. Sometimes they're reverse polarized, so you just gotta flip them around. But the connection, they made them. They made the connection pretty universal, so that way you don't really have to have that issue where you're like modifying this or anything. So let's plug it in and see how it looks. Now, I'm not sure if you can hear, but like I said, since these do have a fan, the fan makes noise, obviously. These aren't really loud. If you have them in a car, you're not gonna hear the fan. I don't know why people, like, even the loudest fans, I've heard some pretty loud fans, like people complaining about these things are dumb, they make noise. Like, dude, your car makes noise. Like, I don't know, I can't explain it. Just like I said, I just heard some really loud ones and I've tested them and I've heard them and I'm like, dude, they don't bug me. Like, I don't even hear them. The car makes a lot more noise and whatever. That's besides the point. These have a very low hum. Not sure if you can hear it, but I'm going to try to put the phone. See, I'm not sure if you can hear that. I can hear it. It's a very dull hum. But obviously this thing's, you know, piped. the chain makes noise, you know, you're on the road, you're not going to hear it. You're not going to complain about it. I've had the lights on for about 5 minutes now. As you can see, I mean, they look bright, but really what we're really looking for is we want to know the pattern. What's kind of cool is that, see, the high beam actually acts as a high beam still, which is really cool. The low beam, see, if I go lower, if I dip lower, you can see that it still provides a lot of light on the bottom here. So they've been on for a while. I'm gonna turn the bike off now. We're gonna touch stuff here, see how warm things get. I mean, the back of the plastic, it's like whatever. The actual light itself is a little warm, which is, you know, expected. All right, take this side off, touch this thing. This isn't really much warmer than the other one. This side is significantly warmer, but I did have this one on maybe like an extra, I don't know, a few seconds, whatever. I don't know, maybe like 30 seconds longer before I actually kicked on the high beam. But dude, I don't think we even need to put holes in this. The owner wanted us to stick some holes in this just so it can get some better cooling. But like most bikes do have this like water thing. I don't know what it's called. I guess it's like a moisture hole or something. Like on this bike, it looks like it's this piece right here. This guy. Right on top of the light. I've never taken this apart. I don't know crap about Hondas. So, you know, I might have one. I know my Ducati does have one. I don't remember exactly where it is on the light. I haven't ridden that bike in a really long time. I've been injured. Messed up my shoulder pretty bad, and normal tasks are very hard to do. Luckily, this is just no arm strength. This is all finger strength, because, you know, it's all little tedious things that get in the way, like the handlebars. So yeah, hopefully we'll see this guy at night, and we'll see, you know, see what she looks like. Look at this, man. Neglect. Bird poop. Now this is a longtime friend. I'm just doing this for him. I don't normally do installs on my products just because, you know, I don't think I'm allowed to. You know, California has crazy laws and rules and all that stuff. So yeah, so we're gonna take some pictures at night when we're able to, and we're gonna post them on. We'll do them on our Instagram page, ynd.performance. You guys can check out Instagram. We're gonna put a link on there. Yeah, I'm still getting used to this stuff because the shop's so brand new. We don't have a lot of stuff, but we're getting there. We're getting there, guys. Don't worry. Then that's it, guys. I know I haven't been able to vlog lately. Like I said, my shoulder's been it's been really bugging me, man. I really wanted to take the Buccaneer out, Megsy Wegsy's Buccaneer, just to stretch her legs out, but I haven't been able to, man. It's just whatever. We'll see in the future. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later.